Our power of order is mainly concerned with our ability to clarify our values, to set priorities for our lives, and to discern what's really important. How do we order and organize our lives? How do we decide what's most important? We have executive decisions to make in managing and directing our life as the CEO of our life. Remember, we looked at that in the program on will. We put first things first as we center on spiritual values rather than just on material things, trivialities, or lesser concerns. A teacher in New York decided to honor her seniors in high school by telling them the difference they made. She used a process developed by Halise Bridges of Del Mar, California. The teacher presented each of them with a blue ribbon imprinted with gold letters which read, "Who I am makes a difference." From there, the ribbons went forth to many others as students circulated them. One of the young men presented a ribbon to a junior executive who had helped him with career planning. The junior executive decided to give a blue ribbon to his boss, who was kind of a grouchy fellow. He presented his surprised boss with the ribbon and put it on him, praising him for his astute qualities. And this made the boss feel important, that he mattered and that people cared about him. He was given an extra ribbon with the request that he pass it along to someone else who would also be affirmed by receiving it. So he decided to give this ribbon to his teenage son, who he had not been paying much attention to and who had become increasingly distant. When he went home, he knocked on his son's bedroom door, and his son yelled through the door, "Yeah?" and wondered what his dad wanted. The father came in and said, "Son, I've been busy and occupied with work and other things, and I know it. I yell at you about your grades or your messy room, and I haven't given you the love I feel for you. And I want you to know that you mean a lot to me, and I want you to have this ribbon because you really do make a difference in my life. You're a great kid, and I love you." The startled boy started to sob and couldn't stop crying. His whole body shook. He looked at his father and said through his tears, "I was planning on committing suicide tomorrow, Dad, because I didn't think you loved me, and now I don't need to." If you want to get some of these Who I Make a Difference blue ribbons, information is given at the end of the program. We need to check our values to make sure that we're placing people first in our spending of time and money. We say we love each other, but we may yell at someone over a light that's left on, or a broken dish, or a scratch or dent in the car. Companies may put people out of work or on part-time jobs with no benefits in order to make the bottom line look better to their stockholders. These are order concerns and issues. We need to put our own house in order, that is, to establish a divine order of what and who is really important. I had a man say to me about another man that we both knew, he takes better care of his lawn than he does his marriage. He spent long hours weeding and trimming and planting and watering and fertilizing and watching his lawn. He spent a great deal of time and money, and he was proud of his lovely green lawn. But his marriage could have used some of that energy and devotion and care to help it grow and flourish. He took notice, finally, of what is most important and made a decision to put his relationship ahead of his lawn. Are there reevaluations or changes in priorities that can improve your life?